It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Baltimore Orioles. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Wade Miley is on the mound for game two. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds, it's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Man, this team is hot right now. They blew them out game one. I mean, it was ugly. So they're doing everything you're asking right now to have done. They're clicking on all cylinders. I would hate to have to face them right now.
Grounded back up the middle. And a diving try by Hardy, but he comes up empty, a base hit.
Well, that's just a great at-bat. Down 0-2, and he still gets a base hit out of it. Just up there. This guy's a fighter, man. He battles you all the way through, and he shows us right there to start the game the type of battler he is at the plate.
Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in. Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Here's Scope to make the catch, and there's out number one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Well, for me in this game, it comes down to runners in scoring position. If you're able to pick up the runners in scoring position, clearly you're going to score runs, right? But there's many ways to do it. Just hit that ground ball up the middle when they're playing back with the runner on third, and before you know it, you've added on, and now you've allowed your pitcher to pitch his game. That's all they need to do.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Matt Holliday is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Well, Matt, Joey Mack's been pretty good. He's a standard basic umpire. Doesn't miss a whole lot. At the end of the day, though, he's pretty ordinary.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Boy, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. Outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball four. First and second now with one away.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, number 99.
At the plate, Aaron Judge. The early season numbers look very good as he is up over 400 here to begin the campaign. Fouled straight back. First and second now, one man out. To third. Machado has it. To second for one. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Jordan Montgomery gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, our starting pitcher today is making his major league debut.
Leading
You
off
can
for the
only
Orioles,
imagine the anxiousness, the anxiety that's going through it, and the nervousness. So I'm really excited to see, can he calm those nerves? Can he reach back and execute his pitches? If he's able to calm his nerves, maybe we'll see why he's here in the big leagues.
Now a ball rolls softly to second. Castro ranges to his left, and the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Scope can keep up the hot bat. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting third.
Settling in now, Mark Trumbo. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And he just misses with a curveball. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Hit on the ground to third. Headley's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Here's Starlin Castro. Head-to-head history with Wade Miley. 3 base hits in 21 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Sent out to straightaway center field. And there to put this one away is Jones, and that's out number 1.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at the catcher Wellington Castillo. In other words, Beef Wellington, get it? Vin Scully turned me on to that one. But hey, I'll tell you what else is really starting to beef up for him is that his offense has really come along as he got older. He could always catch, frame the ball, and make throws to the bases, but the offense has made him a different type of player.
Didi Gregorius stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Here comes the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0. On deck, the dangerous Chase Headley. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Chase Headley. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Headley.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this will be fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. From the stretch. Down the third baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Got the ground ball he was looking for right there. A hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Into the box, Austin Romine, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Runners are at first and second with one away. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
The 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2-1. Head-to-head history with Wade Miley, 1 for 5. Set to deliver on 2-1. On a rope to the second baseman.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Stepping into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hardy ranging into the outfield, and that retires the side. Stepping in, Chris Davis. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
First baseman, Chris Davis.
Very weakly on the ground. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Batting fifth, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. A runner at first with no outs here. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
So he sets him down swinging. Trey Mancini becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Jonathan Scope comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. There's the Inner Harbor in downtown here in Baltimore. Charm City, as it's nicknamed, as the 3rd inning is set to get underway now.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. This is line to left. Rickard Has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Still early in the season, of course, but we'll give you a look nonetheless at our standings to this point in April. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now here it comes. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. Now here's the pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a liner. Foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now another 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Matt Holliday with that base knock. He's just collected career hit number 2,000. A ton of hits, unintended.
Yeah, and everybody makes a big deal of that 3,000 hit club, and rightfully so. But 2,000, well, that's a pretty select group of players, too. He has a lot to be proud of now, guys.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trumbo has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy. That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
This is not the guy you want to walk right here. Look, the 8-hitter, this could set up a big inning if he gets on.
And this is taken in for out number 1.
Batting 9th, left fielder.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 1-1. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. And this is fouled back and out of play. looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. One left for the Orioles. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Starlin Castro.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Trumbo on the run. Makes the play, one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. He reached on a single in his first try. And he lays off there, 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. The pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. Cue shot here out toward short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Austin
Ready
Romine.
for another chance? Austin Romine comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave one. On to the bottom of the fourth now. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Orioles, right fielder, Mark.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Castro's got it. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the first out.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Here's Chris Davis now. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
It can be tough to lay off a high fastball like that because right at your eye level, it looks like it's so easy to hit, and then it's by you.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And this is fouled at the plate. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Wellington Castillo will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. Oh, he goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. And Gregorius will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Ellsbury.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to Davis is a low one, but he's able to dig it out and save the error. A nice play. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Gary Sanchez.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez.
The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield.
And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, left fielder, Matt Holliday.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jones is under it, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Yankees. Halfway home, still no score. Digging in to try it again, Trey Mancini. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Trey Mancini.
Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And this is lined foul over the Orioles dugout. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called, and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Jonathan Schoop comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A little bouncer. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, J.J. Hardy. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Swung on and missed that time by Hardy as he finds himself behind 0-2 now.
Well, Matt, they've all seen him at this point, and clearly they're not picking him up much better. Do you see the swing on that pitch right there? Nasty.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. 6th inning coming up. Here's big Aaron Judd. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Aaron Judd
squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin.
Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he sends it on the ground to first. Oh, look at Davis. Wow. Safe.
Hey, that's a really difficult turn for a first baseman. You have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need two good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
Here's Chase Headley.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit back up the middle. Hardy's up with it. He'll go to Scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave one. And this is still a 0-0 ball
Leading
game.
off for the Orioles, left fielder
Joey Rickard is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. A hit in 2 tries so far. This is line to left. And that's down in front of Holiday for a base hit.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a lot of guys in a row to that windup. Now he's in the stretch. Let's see if they can get to him out of the stretch.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And that misses for ball one.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
3-0 now. On deck, the right-handed hitting Mark Trumbo. Runners on first with 1 down. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Mark Trumbo. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that. He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches. These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Chris Davis.
Ready for another chance? Chris Davis. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch in the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that...
The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Castillo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Wellington Castillo. Stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fly ball out to right field. Judge is under it. He makes the catch, but the tying run breaks for the plate. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Mancini. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. And he gets ahead 0-1. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. The sights. Ready for another shot now. Austin Romine. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Jones is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Yankees.
Riding in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward right center. And Ellsbury's aboard with a base hit. Here's Brett Gardner now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And a pitch out, but Ellsbury stays put. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
And Ellsbury's running. And he steps off, and they will tag him out between first and second. And whatever that was, it backfired, and there are 2 away. This one's flared out toward left. In comes Rickard, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Matt, that's his 3rd hit of the night, his 3rd single. I'm sure he'd like to have a double or something mixed in, but for now, he'll take the 3 for 4.
Sanchez.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. This pitch is popped up. Davis on the move, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Oh, he couldn't have thrown that any better. Fastball inside, jams him, and he gets a nice bloop single to reward him. Wow.
Ready once again, Matt Holliday. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
1-0 count. Here it is. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
Now you got the tying run at third base with 2 outs. And let's see if someone can come up with another big hit with 2 outs and maybe drive that run in.
And now here comes Oriole manager Buck Showalter on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a change. That's going to be all for Wade Miley. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Michael Givens will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the second. Here's big Aaron Judge. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. And now Jones fires it in off the wall. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Castro.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk. So now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now
looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
Gregorio.
Swing and a ball served into center field, and it's going to work out. A base hit. 1 run is scored. And he is in there.
Man, to come up late in the game and get 2 runs driven in to put you ahead in the game that was tied, that is beautiful. Now it's up to the pitcher.
Here's Chase Headley. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone. So striding in, Austin Romine. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Greg Bird.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 delivery. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1 ball.
And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Little tapper down the third baseline. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Your attention, please. Now
so they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Jacoby Ellsbury will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Lays off 1-0. Back up the middle. And a diving try by Hardy, but he comes up empty, a base hit. 1 run scores. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. Get up and stretch here in Baltimore. The Yankees lead it 6-2. Greg Bird will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 33,
Tyler Clippard gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 29, Tyler.
Here's Jonathan
Clippard.
Scope now. Plenty of history against Tyler Clippard. 1 for 4. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Jonathan.
The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Chopped in front of home plate. A quick out number 1.
The shortstop, number 2.
Digging in once again, J.J. Hardy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another 2-2 offering. Popped up. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2.
The left fielder, number 23.
That'll bring in Joey Rickard. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Judge moves over, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They still trail here at 6-2. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Number 11.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Rickard sprinting after it, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And he'll reach first safely.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side, but this is speared by the first baseman. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Ready now, Matt Holliday. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard on the ground to second. Hardy for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. Plenty of history against Tyler Clippard. He's 1 for 2.
Third baseman.
Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Well, they've hung around. I know it's late in the game, but that's a big leadoff single. Maybe this will be what they need to get to start that attack to put them ahead.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left, and that's in there, base hit.
Well, that curveball's on the outside half. You usually shoot it the other way, but he stayed with it. And because he got the barrel in the right place, he still got a base hit.
Stepping in, Mark Trumbo. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Now the throw in from Holiday is going to keep that runner from advancing past third.
Number 19, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. Plenty of history against Tyler Clippard. He's gone 2 for 6. He also has 1 home run.
Please. Dylan Betances
is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. First pitch coming, here it is. Outside with that slurve of his 1 ball, no strikes.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Now a slurve is looked at here for strike 2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone and come back with it again.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 0-2, here it comes. Fouled back. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Striding into the box, Trey Mancini. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
A little bit outside. 2-1.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. Orioles leave him loaded. They still trail here at 6. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Aaron Judge. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Now the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. In there, a base hit. Throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might score foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Here's Starlin Castro. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch on its way. Down the first baseline. Davis has it, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, third baseman.
So striding forward now, Chase Headley. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Men on third with 2 down. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Trumbull is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for the Yankees. They lead it 6-2. Now at the plate, Jonathan Schoop. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Headley is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. In there, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. And low, it's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. At the plate, Joey Rickard. Previous history against Dellin Betances. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Betances is ready. 0-1 on its way. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with the 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, and if you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
6-2 the final total today. So the Bronx Bombers get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Jordan Montgomery gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Dellin Betances works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line.